after Trump and following up and holding him to account. You have to do it to Hillary Clinton as well.
They'll probably say it only helps me anyway.
Well, that's the thing. Say what you will about Trump. In the calendar year 2016, he has had 16 formal press conferences and is constantly doing a conga line of interviews with anyone who will sit down with him. Hillary Clinton has not had a press conference in 270 days. And she has very selected media interviews. She's cloistered. She's protected. He's out there talking with the media, talking with voters. She spent the weekend at the Hamptons raising $20 million. Money in politics.
She can't do it because she'll get caught in a lie. But I was going to say, do you think it's bad on the English side of the media? Let's talk about Spanish language media. They are so ideologically liberal, and they are unapologetic. You hear it from Jorge, who is really the spokesperson for all of Spanish media in a lot of ways. And I mean, and let me tell you this: there is an opening. I mean, at least on the English side of news, we have Fox News, which is fair and balanced and gives people a different perspective. There is nothing like that on the Spanish side, and that is why not just Donald Trump, but all Republicans have had a difficult moment. And I'm telling you, there's some capitalists out there right now. There is an opening to break through into Spanish media because if
why does it have to be them? It could be you.
It could. Well, I don't have the money. I wish I did. I have too many kids. But let me tell you this: if this demographic is conservative, they are entrepreneurs. They care about taxes. They care about regulation.
Do they not know they're
family. They of course they know they're conservative. The only media they get is that. That's all there is. So they're getting fed this stuff, and it's hard, when that's all you get. You don't get the other side on Spanish.
But Julie, Donald Trump has made this a huge point of his campaign. I mean, you hear him stand up in speech after speech complaining about the treatment of the media against him in his campaign.
I don't think that's smart political strategy, regardless of whether it has merit or not. You should be running against Hillary Clinton. You don't run against people who print ink by the barrel or who have 24-hour-a-day television in order to rebut what you're saying. So I think it's kind of a waste of his time. What I think is interesting is if you look at just her PolitiFact versus his PolitiFact ratings, she's pretty much in line with where most candidates are. He is wildly, wildly out of line. This is just their statistics, not anything I'm saying, in terms of what he says. So is it?
PolitiFact's a lefty outlet, though. I mean, if you look at the selection of the lies that they choose to
wait a second. But my point is, regardless of whether you believe that or not, you have to concede that things that he says are not always.
But Julie, look where
you
just took the conversation. And after Guy Benson just said that Hillary Clinton hasn't held a news conference in 270 days.
I said she should.
And you are criticizing Donald Trump. Where is the media saying, hey, we need questions answered?
The media has been banging the drum, including Brian Stelter, who you quoted.
Well, why aren't you hearing these calls from the media on Hillary Clinton to step in front of a microphone?
Oh my goodness, I can read you tweet after tweet, complaint after complaint from all these same journalists that you just quoted about the fact that she won't do a press conference. This has been a huge issue for the media, and rightly so. I mean,
here's the point.
They're saying over and over.
I disagree with you a little bit, Guy, because I don't think that the narrative that's being created here is that you go after Donald Trump with hard questions. No, what they're saying is you disbelieve anything that he says, and you go after him, and you try to get a moment in the sun. That is completely different. And I'm saying if you're going to act that way, that's untoward, then you got to do it to both sides. And then we have to fact-check the fact-checkers. Because to have a narrative that's driven by your own devices and your own outcome wanting, that's not fair.
And this is the same media, by the way, who, when Mitt Romney was running, ran a full-page story about, if he was a bully or not in high school, how he treated his dogs. We saw the story on Donald Trump about sexual harassment that was blown out of the water. They just simply don't put the same kind of investigative power into looking into Democrats, into looking into Hillary Clinton and what she's doing, and calling her to the mat for not being transparent and honest and having press conferences.
All right. The Obama administration on facing new questions about what it is doing to protect Christian